Today on Marble and Rosemary, I'm going to do an idea that I'm so excited about. It's for teenagers or maybe a late night party. So subscribe, push that notification, and let's get going. So the idea I have for you today is, and I don't even know if it's an idea that's good enough for a post, but we did it for the 4th of July and it was so much fun, and I was telling people about it and they were like, you need to share that with people. So here we are. It's a tabletop mini bonfire party idea with little tiny mini things that you can make and desserts. It's a great idea, especially if you just want to do something late at night, during the summer, late summer. We're still up for this idea, but I think it will go way later into the fall and maybe even tailgating. So what you want to start with is, this is what we did on the 4th, and it was so much fun, is we got little Smokies and we made them, roasted them over the fire with bacon and fun toppings and brioche rolls. So what I did to make those be like little hot dog buns is they already come like this with a little opening. So what you want to do is, I thought that the size of cutting them into 3s was about perfect for each little hot dog bun. I'm just going to roast it, and then you're going to serve it with your favorite toppings. Now some of my toppings that I have is we've got horseradish, great wine, mustard, Famous Dave's sweet and spicy relish, a really good seed mustard, stone ground, ketchup of course, and then a yummy barbecue sauce. And that way you can just kind of make those just what you think that they're going to be, just a little tiny little smoky. You can wrap them in bacon and then roast them, but the kids can do whatever they want. It's kind of fun. It's like a do-it-yourself. You can make it delicious and smoky and wonderful. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your bacon. You want to take a regular slice and slice it into about three smaller pieces. You're going to want it, the kids are going to want to, or whoever, just go ahead and wrap it around your little smoky, and then you've got a bacon wrapped one all ready to go. So these are little peppers called shishito peppers or firecracker peppers, and they are so yummy. They're mostly mild, but then occasionally you get one that's super, super hot, and that's where the firecracker comes in. Basically what we're going to make here is a jalapeno popper. So your guests are just going to pick up the pepper of their choice. Maybe it will be spicy, maybe it will be mild, and just put a tiny bit of cream cheese in there. And then you're just going to skewer it just like you would the other things and roast that over your fire for delicious goodness. So yummy. So we've done the salty. Now we're going to do the sweet, because it wouldn't be a campfire bonfire if we didn't have s'mores. So everything that I've done is kind of mini, just like what you would have. We've got mini skewers with mini marshmallows. We've got cute little rectangles of graham crackers to go with our cute little rectangles of chocolate. We have little tiny mini chocolate chip cookies, a little s'more in that would be so yummy. And then we've also got some bread twists, which I think is a fun idea, with cinnamon, undoing a little bit of cinnamon rolls and wrapping those on the stick, or you could do them with plain, even if you wanted to do it with some of our sweet or savory. And then of course we have a corn-based one too. And then what I've got is a yummy little glaze that you can dip the things into or pour over the top. So kind of yummy and sweet. So for our homemade glaze, vanilla glaze that we're going to make, it's really simple. It's 2 tablespoons of butter melted, a cup and a half of powdered sugar, and then 2 tablespoons of either milk or water, and maybe a 1/4 teaspoon or a little bit more of vanilla. And you're just going to whisk that all together, and then you've got yourself a most delicious dessert glaze. Now that you've got your setup all ready to go, it's time to light our bonfire. You also want to get your skewers, and you probably already noticed they're in water. You want to soak those in water for about an hour maybe before you start, so that your sticks don't start on fire, which is a good thing. Our mini bonfire comes out of this wonderful little contraption made by Solo Stove, and it just is a tabletop one. It's just like their big ones, so it's smoke free, and it's easy to start, and it's wonderful, especially if you have little children and you want to do a bonfire. You can do this on your table, and it's a little bit safer. So how you want to start it up is you want to get some little starters, and you can just get these at like Ace Hardware, any kind of place that sells barbecue type stuff, or maybe even your grocery store. You're going to want to put some of those in for your fire starter, and then you're going to want to light it. Okay, so you're going to want to just light your starter, and it does a good job. It gets us going. You've got a nice flame going, and then you're going to want to add small chips to your fire. So just add those in, and you're just going to put those in there to get them started. Once you've got those started and it's going pretty well, then we can move on to our bigger chips of wood, and then we've got ourselves a bonfire. So fun. Now that we've got our bonfire going, we're ready to start the party and to start roasting. So, so many good things to choose from. What do you think? Well, we're going to start with our bacon wrapped, our little smoky bacon wrapped. We're going to get that so it's cooked up, golden brown. It'll be so yummy. Ooh, look at that. This is such a fun activity for everybody because they can all be putting together their stuff and choosing what they like and roasting it up to perfection, but you just look at how fast that comes together. Ooh, such a party. But you're going to take your skewer and you're just going to take it at the top, and then you're just going to wind it down, kind of keeping the dough as thin as you can all the way to the bottom, and then you just want to pinch it. And then once you get it to this point, kind of looks like that, you're just going to cook it over the fire until it turns golden brown. And then of course, if I was eating it, I'd be dunking it entirely in icing. So, because I love frosting so much. Anyways, kind of an old camp trick, but something super fun and yummy. An activity and a dessert all in one. The trick to the bread twist is to get the bread twist really thin, and then you can cook it up fast to a golden brown. It's getting dark, and as you can see, I'm still out here roasting. Don't forget to subscribe, push those notifications, and I'll see you next time. Oh my
gosh!
What the freak?
What? A true explosion.
That was an explosion. Okay.